Hi, I'm Dom. Thanks for joining me. Um, what do you need to do to prevent the positive energy, the sense of momentum that you have going on right now? What do you need to do not to disrupt this positive flow of energy that's been coming your way? It's gaining momentum. So, what do you need to do? We're going to take a look and we're going to ask Spirit what type of energy is coming at us over the next 4 days. That's what came to me 4 days. Um, that we need to be mindful of, not to disrupt the energy. Spirit, what type of energy do we need to be mindful of? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And two more cards. Very interesting, very interesting. We're starting off with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands speaks of an energy of being in your confidence, being in your power, believing in yourself. The High Priestess card, listening to your intuition, trusting your gut, listening to your inner being. It's followed by Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm really feeling that over the next 4 days, in order to keep this positive flow of momentum, being yourself, being true to yourself, doing things that agree with you, your actions, your responses, note not reactions, but your responses to things. Be mindful of that. Allow your intuition, trust in your intuition to guide you. With this Ace of Cups in reverse, I'm really feeling that the focus is on putting your attention into other things that don't deserve your attention. It's about focusing on your well being and not overexpending yourself. We have the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. It could be a younger person in your life. This individual seems to be in a drain on you emotionally. They're constantly wanting more and more. I'm really feeling that Spirit saying you have to stay grounded in yourself and listen to your intuition. Even if you have to hold back or say no with this Fool card in reverse, Major Arcana card, it's talking about self imposed restriction as opposed to going and going with the flow or taking chances. So the next 4 days, Spirit saying keep yourself grounded. Star card in reverse. That is delusion. That is delusion. You may have somebody pulling on you the next 4 days if you're in a relationship that feels to be a bit draining, or it hasn't. It's been one-sided, is a good way to put it. And this individual's going to the well too many times, so to speak. With this star card in reverse, this individual knows that they're going to the well too many times, asking for too many things, demanding too many things of you, but they keep going to the well. Um, you staying in your power, listening to your gut, saying no when you need to say no is ultimately going to result in this Six of Swords, which is you sailing off into calm waters. The person's reaction, if you look at the bottom of the card here, you can see the turbulent waters being left behind. This individual might have a bit of a tantrum, just came to me. Once you they hear the word no from you when you're constantly telling them yes. Card just flipped. Queen of Pentacles. Again, the Queen of Pentacles coinciding with this Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. It's you staying true to yourself, your beliefs, not overexpending yourself, not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of over the next 4 days. Somebody you love, it could be a person maybe younger than you, maybe a child. If you're dating somebody that's a little bit younger than you that's been kind of getting more than their fair share out of this relationship. whatever it may be. And you find yourself constantly giving, giving, giving. And pardon me, I'm getting over a cold. In this other individual taking, taking, taking. And the full card in reverse, it's saying be restrictive. Listen to yourself, hold back. Page of Swords in reverse, and it's followed by the Lover's card. Okay, Major Arcana. One more card. Okay. So with Page of Swords, again, it's a messenger card. Right. The Page of Swords speaks about honesty, integrity. But with this in reverse, you know that this person is coming to you, constantly asking for things of you, from you. You constantly oblige. And in return, when you need something, or better yet, you're expecting, you're expecting for it to be reciprocated. And it's not being reciprocated, and it's been gnawing at you a bit. And keeping your composure over the next 4 days kept coming to me, will allow you to diffuse any sort of blow up that could damage the relationship. But it's going to teach the individual a lesson that you're a kind person, you're a giving person, you care about their well-being, but they must reciprocate and give that in exchange to you. And they've been deficient in this regard for a period of time. Don't allow the past deficiencies to prompt you to mishandle this situation, what's coming in the next 4 days. It's going to come to the head in the next 4 days. And it's how you respond, not react. Respond to when this person asks something of you. It's going to get to a point where you're like, that's enough, no more, but do not explode. Um, this Lover's card, obviously about lovers, a connection, but it's also about options. This person has other options for whatever this is that they're asking from you. You don't need to provide it to them. They could get it on their own. They're seeking it from you because it's easier for them. I mean, can I give you an example? It's just like, um, it could be something simple, something very simple. Like, did you empty the dishwasher? Can you empty the dishwasher? They're asking that of you. However, they've had time, and instead of them emptying the dishwasher, they've been wasting their time scrolling on the phone, and they're asking you to do it after you've just went through a long day of work. Pardon me, a quick sip of coffee. So if you handle this disruption, what could be a disruption, with calmness, you stand your ground, you listen to your gut, you decline to do whatever it is that they're asking of you or provide, and you do it in a stoic, calm manner, it's going to prevent any sort of upheaval. So not an immediate knee-jerk reaction. We have the Four of Wands, which is the happily ever after card. And if you do that, it's actually going to be healthy to your relationship. This doesn't need to be a love relationship. It could be a family relationship. It could be a relationship with a friend. It's somebody who's been, it's not saying it's not a reciprocal relationship, but they've been getting the better end of the deal as of late, and it's been gnawing at you. Quell that, quell that emotion. Knight of Wands in reverse. Calm yourself. Do not allow it to evoke rage, anger, where you're exploding. Keep calm. Focus on yourself with this King of Pentacles and all the work that you've done for yourself and this person in your relationship. Again, it doesn't need to be a love relationship. Keep your balance. And if you need to perhaps remind a little friendly audit, well, you want me to empty the dishwasher, okay, but you realize I already ran the sweeper. Um, I folded the clothes. How about giving me a hand? When's the last time that you've contributed in this regard? We have the judgment card in reverse. Upright is about awakening, a call to action. With this in reverse, you may have tried to enlighten your this other person in your life. You might try to enlighten them in the past as to, hey, you need to do more of your share here, you need to contribute. And it didn't evoke any reaction from them or any positive change where they started picking up some of their slack. That didn't happen because when you did that in the past, it was done in a real explosive, reactive type of way. If you keep grounded and you listen to your gut, you sense it's coming. This ask, whatever it is from this other person in your life, it's coming. And if you handle it in a calm, stoic, matter of fact way in terms of how you respond, not react, um, it's going to um, it's going to enlighten them. But if you react, it's going to cause this individual to kind of ignore it and pass it off. It's on you. They're going to project it. It's on you. But because you're emotionally imbalanced when you're conveying that you've had enough of it, love it. I'm going to end on this card. And we'll take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have Major Arcana with the Emperor. The Emperor is a stoic individual that's sitting in its power, being logical about what's going on in his kingdom, the emperor, his empire. Be stoic, be logical, respond, do not react. And if you do so, we had earlier this Six of Swords upright. The result of this conversation will be positive. This person will start picking up some of their slack, stop taking you for granted, and it's because you responded and you didn't react from a place of emotional imbalance. And I'm really happy for you here because you've been feeling really good about yourself, in confidence, in stature, just the way you're carrying yourself. There's been positive momentum happening in your life. It's because you're listening to your intuition. You're not overextending yourself in other areas of your life. But for this person, it could be a younger person than you, slightly younger. It could be a child. You've been giving and giving and giving, and kind of been letting them slide in terms of picking up their responsibility, their participation in the relationship. So this ask is coming. You know it's coming. It's getting under your skin already because you know it's coming. Do not react, but respond in a calm manner. And like I said, if you need to, um, perhaps point out a few things that you've done lately and maybe ask the question, what have you contributed lately? And that'll kind of quell um, any sort of tantrum that this other person might put out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is a card about going back and forth on things. It's yes, it's no, I do want to do it, I don't want to do it. But with this in reverse, you know that you need to speak your truth here. You know this ask is coming. And if you handle it next 4 days, if you handle it in a calm, stoic, rational manner, like that Emperor card, you're going to get the results that you desire. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you taking some of your time to spend it with me. Those of you that have left comments, condolences about the recent loss of my mom, I can't thank you enough. It was a challenging process for me. Those of you that subscribe to my channel, I cannot thank you enough. Getting closer to 600. The goal is to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. Trying to read more frequently now that my mother has passed, and I'm back into a normal flow of life, but I still read when spirit prompts me to. So you may want to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my next reading. But may the universe deliver all that you manifest. And again, thank you for your kindness and your time.